Morning everyone. As you can see from the thumbnail, today we're out on a little pasty mission. I've got somewhere in mind, not too far away. They're not real Cornish pasties, but they're not bad, they're tasty. So we're going to go and get one of them later. But before we set off, I just wanted to go through a few things. Plans for the future really. So as you can see, the red seats are on. That was only because I was out taking the missus for a spin. Round Britain Rally. I want to talk about that. Yeah, luggage options. I think I'm going to change all this lot. I've got some good plans. I won't give anything away, but I've got some nice bits of kit on the way. We'll see in the next week or so. You'll see some changes to the back end of this, and it's going to look nice, I can tell you that now. But there's a few things in the shed I want to show you. So, Round Britain Rally. Try and ignore the pasty sticker. I'm buzzing for the pasty later. Round Britain Rally. What would I want on my map? So here's the map. You see all the black dots on it? This isn't all of them, I haven't quite done them all yet. There are 82 landmarks dotted all around the UK. I'm going to try and visit as many as I can. Last year I managed to do 52 for a gold award. This year I'd like to try and beat that if I can. And it looks like I might be doing it all on the Supercub 125. So that's that. As you can see, what's this on the bench? C90 project. This belongs to my friend Sylvie. She's asked me to reassemble it. I say reassemble, it's a bit more than just reassembly. This has been taken to pieces and everything thrown in there, in these boxes. 2 boxes full of bits there. There's a load of scrap outside. The engine is unknown. This C90 used to belong to Ed March. If you know about C90s, you'll know Ed March. And he's a bit of an animal. So I don't expect that engine's any good. But what's in the box behind it? We've got a nice new Leysdown 110 in there. That's going to go in. Bit of a manky top box, don't know quite what I'm going to do with that yet. Bag full of bits to sort out. A load of spray paint, because she wants it. It's going to be a charity bike, so she wants it pink and this like teal colour. To me that'll look hideous, but if that's what she wants, that's what she's going to get. Got a nice new pair of wheels and tyres. So the main things, you know, like the wheels and engine, frame's all done ready. I haven't got to do much to that, it's just yeah, basically reassembly. So I've made a start on the front suspension, but this is typical Ed March. These front arms for this front suspension, one's old and one's new, or newer. There's no way that one with a grease nipple on it is the right one for the bike. but the dimensions are the same, so hopefully it'll all fit. And while we're in the shed, I just want to give a bit of a shout out for this this new bit of kit I got from Amazon. I've wanted one of these for ages. Gree Pro. I'll put a link in the description. So it's a jump starter, and also a tyre pump, which is really handy for the workshop. It's got quite a big battery. Not sure of the exact spec of it, but you'll have to go on the website and have a look on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description, as I say, Gree Pro. But it's what I like about it. I'm trying to, I'm pressing the wrong button, aren't I? There we go. So we've got a PSI readout, how much battery life you've got left. It's got a light on the top. You can preset what sort of tyre pressures you want. You can customise those. As you see, it's a bit noisy, but I'll tell you what, it's quite powerful. It pumps motorbike tyres up in no time. It's obviously intended for the car market. But the other thing I like, it's got a USB charging output, so I can charge my camera, phone, whatever while I'm out on my camping trips or whatever. It's not too big and heavy, and it also comes with a couple of jump starter leads as well. So if the Supercub goes flat, I can start it up. Alright, so I'm going to give this Gree Pro jump start battery unit tyre pump a proper test. I've put my old battery back on the 90, which isn't dead, but it's got no voltage, you know, it's knackered. Let me just demonstrate. Ignition on. No, it's got no guts to turn that over. So let's see what happens when I plug this thing in. So it's got another little socket on the side where you plug the jump start unit in. It can only go in one way. Right, plug that in. The cables aren't very long, are they? Negative. It's got reverse polarity protection, which is a handy thing. Right, that's connected. So what do we do now? I'm not sure if you have to press a button, or let's just try it. Cool. I think there's a boost button somewhere. Cool. Yeah, it spins it over like anything. There's a little boost button on here. Looks like you have to press that. Oh, it's never spun over so fast. Yeah, so on this jump start unit, it's got a little boost button. Press that, and away it goes. That's got some power. So we know the jump start part of it is really good. Might as put my proper battery back in. Then we'll pump a tyre up and see what that's like. Oh, let's try it on a tyre. So what I'll do, I'll let this one down partly. Oh, I'll let it right down nearly. So it's got a nice tyre chuck on it. Fits on there really nicely. So we'll put it on cycle. It's saying it's got 2 psi. So that didn't take long, did it? Went from 2 to 35. That was real time. I haven't speeded it up, obviously. So let's check the accuracy. So that said 35. Probably lost a psi taking that off. So it should be about 34. So that my very accurate gauge says 33. So we're not far off, are we? Not far off at all. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this little unit. It's great for just for pumping tyres up, really, because it saves me having to run a 2 horsepower compressor just to pump the tyres up. I can do it with this a lot quicker and easier, and I can do my push bike tyres with it. It jump starts, and of course it's got that charging facility for charging your phone and your cameras and stuff. All in a nice little case, and it's not heavy. Gree Pro GP383. Nice little unit that is. They're not paying me to do this review. Well, it's not really a review, I'm just trying it out. Got it on Amazon. Something I've wanted for ages. I'm glad I've got it. Right, let's go and see if we can get this pasty without any road rage on the way. That'd be a first, wouldn't it? That lovely spell of dry weather we had, it came to an abrupt end yesterday. Had some torrential rain. I suppose the gardens needed a bit of water, but I was loving it. All my off-roading sections are dry, my wild camping spots are dry, firewood's nice and dry, and that's very unusual. Hasn't been like that for 2 years at least. So you can see I've got an Insta360 on the front. Those observant ones amongst you will have seen that ages ago. It's not mine, it's on loan from my friend Sylvie. She's about to go and undergo a hip replacement, so she'll be out of action for a little while, so she's lent it to me. But I think she thought before she goes, she's going to do the SBBA organised Land's End John O'Groats run on her CT125. She's got a really nice CT. It's yeah, it's a beauty. I've always wanted a CT125, but I'm just not prepared to pay the money. They just go for silly money, you know. I bought this Supercub brand new for less than it would cost to get a second-hand CT. One day one might come along cheap enough, but it needs to be less than £3 really. £11.32. So my snacking hour is midday really. I'm a bit old school like that, me and the missus. And where I come from, it's breakfast, dinner, tea. Tea being at 5 o'clock. Right, we're just coming into Leysdown. Going to park up here. Yeah, should be safe. Just in there. Oh, it's busy. So my new favourite drink, Tango Mango. So they've got a great selection in here. Got all those tasty goods in there. Yeah, can I have a pasty please, a traditional pasty? Yeah. That's it, thanks.
Yeah, so like these ones.
Perfect.
Lovely, cheers.
See you
Thanks.
later.
See ya.
Next one, please.
Blimey. Popular place that. Packed. Put my pasty in my bobble app. Right, let's go. It's a bit like a frontier town, Leysdown. Look at these people that just park on the double yellows. Don't give a damn. So there's a lot of Londoners come here. London gangsters. They buy caravans and come here to launder their money. But I quite like Leysdown, it's got character. I have to give it that. This is never open, this Neptune calf. There's always something wrong with it. And it's always getting broken into, which is predictable because it's in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it got smashed into the other day. Somebody was high on some sort of drug, came tearing down that road and smashed into it. Bit of off-roading. Yeah, this can get slippery as hell, but it's still pretty dry despite all the rain we had yesterday. I can hear stuff rattling about in my top box. My drink's going to get all shaken up, isn't it? My Tango Mango. It's really nice, that is. Give it a try. There, the tide's out. Not so scenic, is it, with the tide out? Right, pasty time. I think I'll crack this drink open first. See if it sprays everywhere. No, it didn't. That's lucky. Tango Mango. Amazing. So it's Boise's bakery in Leysdown. They got one in Sheerness as well. There might even be one in Sittingbourne, maybe, not sure. Puff pastry. Nice buttery pastry. So the ingredients are a bit mashed in. They're not pieces of meat. But it's actually really tasty. It's got carrot in it instead of swede, which is a bit of a no-no. At least it hasn't got bloody peas in it. Oh, I dropped a bit. Getting crumbs everywhere. Yeah, it's quite nicely seasoned. Bits of onion in there as well. What do I score it? 7 out of 10. Because it is pretty tasty. You can't call it a real Cornish pasty, but it's not bad at all, and it's local. Yeah, very nice. Nice little snack. me go until tea time. That can be my new side stand puck. Right, we're off. Take the scenic path back. This runs along the top of the seawall to where those camper vans are. Very nice it is too. So I enjoyed my pasty and my tango mango. That's my new favourite drink. Yeah, it's better than the original orange tango because a bit too sharp for my liking. I'm glad this is all still nice and dry despite the rain. It's a little bit squirrely and soft, so I'm not taking any chances. I don't want to drop my lovely cup. These bloody van lifers. Just live here. It can't be much of a life, can it, living in a bloody camper van? They won't be able to live here much longer because they're yeah, they're going to bring in some new regulations. They're going to start charging them. There won't be any caravans like those two. Caravans are not allowed. And camper vans, yeah, you can park there, but they're going to start charging 15 quid a night. Whee, almost got the balloon. My fuel light's flashing. 92 miles and the fuel light starts to flash. That's still bloody good economy though, and I've still got 30 miles left. Yeah, that's got to be around the 150 mark, maybe 160 to the gallon. I'll go and fill up and I'll flash it up on the screen what the MPG is for this tank full. Yeah, let's head off home. Do with a nice cup of tea now. So I will say cheerio. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Much appreciated. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button for me. It doesn't cost anything and it all helps to grow the channel. So I'll say cheerio again and I'll see you on the next one.